Yoo-hoo, Patricia. How's it going? Hey, Cora. Pretty good. How about you? Do you know that your message surprised me? You rarely text me. Oh my god, really? Are you paying too much attention? But anyway, I have big news for you, which will definitely blow your mind. I'm actually pregnant right now. Surprise! You're pregnant? I didn't know about that. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much. But I was wondering if you and my brother could get out of our parents' house as soon as possible. The faster you get out, the better. Wait, what? I'm not really sure that I'm understanding what you're asking me to do. You want me and Rob to get out of your parents' house? I mean exactly what I just said. I'm pregnant. I'm planning on spending my pregnancy at a place where I feel comfortable and have people that I can ask for help. I was planning on staying here during my pregnancy, but my husband had to go on a long trip for work all of a sudden. I don't really have many friends or people I can depend on in this town. I think I would be much more comfortable spending my pregnancy at home with my parents. I guess that's true. I definitely think that you should be around people that you can trust during your pregnancy. You agree with me too, right? I'm so glad that we think the same way. I'm sorry that you guys are already living at my parents' place, but would you guys be able to move out? I'm planning on staying there for a few months after I have my baby as well, until I'm out of the house again. I want you guys gone. I'm about to go through the difficult phase of my pregnancy soon, so you and Rob need to get out of the house. You guys have been married for a while now, so it's time to find your own place. I'm still a little confused. It's great that you want to come home during your pregnancy, but why are you trying to kick us out of the house? I think that it would be better for you anyway if there were more adults that could help and support you. Both Rob and I would be happy to help you out when you need us. I've been told that I'm a very caring person. I'm sure that I can be of help to you during your pregnancy. It's really okay. I won't be needing either of your help. There's no way that I'm going to be letting you or Rob anywhere near me or my baby once she's born. Why is that? You guys are both so filthy and unhygienic. Like, how could I risk the health of my precious baby by being close to you guys? I'd really prefer neither of you to help me out at all. In fact, I don't want you guys coming anywhere near me. What did you just say about us? You think that we're filthy and unhygienic? Are you really talking about me and Rob? Who else would I be talking about? Stop acting so dumb. Mom said that both Rob and you are still working at a factory. Yes, that is true. Do you have some kind of problem with that? Of course I have a problem with that. I think it's disgusting. Don't you have to spend the entire day in your sweaty and dirty uniforms making stuff? I think that you're over-exaggerating things a little. Just thinking about the conditions you guys are working in makes me sick. It must be the perfect place for bacteria to grow and spread. There's just no way I'm going to let people that are that dirty anywhere near me or my baby once she's born. To be completely honest, I don't want you guys to touch anything in the house. You're really exaggerating things, you know? Sure, we both do work at a factory, but it's not unhygienic at all. We both take care of our hygiene at home as well. We make sure to shower every day and keep the place clean. I think you don't understand what it's like working at a factory these days. I'm sorry if I offended you by telling the truth. Don't get so angry. What did you just say? I don't need to hear your excuses. I just need you and Rob to get out of my parents' house. Even my parents said that it's okay to tell you guys to leave. You and Rob don't get to choose if you're staying or not. Hold on before you get too carried away. Did your parents really agree to kick us out? They're on your side about all this? Of course they are. I've always been their favorite child. They listen to pretty much anything that I ask for because I'm the child that they're most proud of. They told me they don't care if I kick you and Rob out of the house. What is wrong with you? I can't believe you think it's okay to just kick us out of the house all of a sudden. Well, believe it or not, it's happening. Now could you please hurry up and find a new place to live? I want to come home as soon as possible. Hey, honey. I'm sorry to interrupt you at work. We have a serious issue that we need to discuss.
It's okay, babe. What's going on? I thought you were enjoying your day off and watching a movie.
The movie was awesome, and I was having a blast until Cora texted me out of the blue.
My sister reached out to you. That's very odd.
Did you have any idea that she's expecting right now? She told me that she's planning to come back home for her pregnancy.
What? Really? She never mentioned anything to me. She's always keeping me in the dark. I'm happy for her, though. I hope she's doing well. I think it would be good for her to come back home, too. We can all support her throughout this journey. Let's brainstorm what we can do to make things as cozy as possible.
I was on the same page as you. I would have loved to help her out. But then she dropped a bombshell on me. She wants us to pack our bags and leave the house. She doesn't want us around when she returns home.
She wants us out of the house? Why? There's plenty of space.
She doesn't want us in the house while she's pregnant because she thinks that we are filthy and unhygienic. Once she has the baby, she doesn't want us to come anywhere close to her baby.
Did she really say that?
She believes that factory workers like us are really unhygienic and dirty.
What's wrong with her? Is she looking down on us just because we're working at a factory?
Yeah. She seems to have a pretty negative opinion of people that work at a factory and thinks that they are beneath her.
I can't believe her. You don't need to worry about any of this. Try to enjoy the rest of your day off. I'll talk to Cora about this after I finish work. I'll tell her that we're not moving out and not to bother coming back if she still feels the same way.
Rob, the problem is that your mom and dad have agreed to Cora's demand.
My parents agreed to this stupid idea. How could they do that?
I really don't want to continue living with your parents if everyone else doesn't want us there and treats us like dirt. How about we find a new place to live just for the two of us? I think that this would be a great opportunity for us to move out and start the next phase of our life together as a married couple.
I'm so sorry that my family's like this, Patricia. I kind of forgot about it. But my parents have always listened to whatever Cora tells them and done whatever she wants. Cora was their favorite child by far. And they're always on her side no matter what. Even if me and her got in a fight over something silly or serious, I would always be the one that gets punished or blamed.
I didn't know about that at all. I've lived with you and your parents for a while now and never noticed anything like that.
It's not been so obvious ever since she got married and moved away. In fact, they've been really kind to me ever since then. I think that they finally decided to show me some love once I was the only one left around them. It made me feel pretty happy knowing that they finally cared about me. But I guess things haven't really changed. Cora's still the favorite child. I'm pretty fed up with all of them. You're right. To hell with them. Let's find a new place for just the two of us.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. The thing that shocked me the most is how she mocked both of us for working in a factory. We both love our jobs right now and take pride in what we do.
I agree with you completely. I can't believe she said that. We only decided to live with my parents after we got married because they begged us to live with them. If they don't want us around anymore, then I'm more than happy to move out.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I'm actually getting kind of excited to move out now and start fresh. We've managed to save up a decent amount too, because we lived at your parents' place and didn't have to pay rent or bills. I'm sure we can afford a nice place for us to live together and make it our own. I'm going to go to a real estate agent later and start looking for a place for us to live that suits our needs and budget.
Sounds good. I hope that we can find a nice place to live that we both love. Let's keep this a secret from my parents for now, because they might be annoying.
I can't believe that you still haven't moved out after I talked to you. Why do you guys have to keep getting in my way? I thought I'd help you guys out by tossing all your crap into the yard. Once you and Rob are done with work, come and collect all your stuff before we call the dump to come collect it. And don't ever bother coming inside again after you get your stuff. I don't want either of your germs anywhere near me. What did you just say? You tossed our things out? What do you mean you tossed our things out? In fact, I already tossed all your things out. They're sitting on the curb as we speak. You're going to want to come get them as soon as you can get away from work. You're lying. It's pouring rain out right now. How could you throw our things out in the rain? Who in their right mind would do such a thing? I just came home earlier today. I was getting bored staying at my apartment by myself, so I decided to come home earlier than I had planned. Mom and Dad were desperate to see me and kept telling me to hurry up and come home. And I put all of your things in boxes and I threw them all outside. Oh, that is too bad, isn't it? All of your things are going to get wet, aren't they? I can't believe this. Is this really what you are like? Are you really so selfish that you would throw everything and leave it out in the rain like garbage? I have never heard of anything like this. You've got to be the most selfish person I have ever met in my entire life. Hey, watch your mouth, Patricia. I've been telling you to get out for 2 weeks. I gave you plenty of time to pack up and get out. And that should be more than enough time for you to find a new place to live. If you still haven't found a place to live, then that's because you've been lazy. Although I guess it might be too difficult of a task for factory workers like you guys. Smart people like me would be able to find somewhere to live in no time. Are you really making fun of us for working at a factory? Of course I am. Factory work is like the very bottom of our society, right? Only the dumbest of people would work at a factory. I guess you guys weren't able to find a regular job, so that's why you're both working at a factory. I feel sorry for both of you for being so dumb and getting a miserable salary. I've had enough of this. Please shut up right now. Both me and Rob are proud of the work that we do. We were the ones that chose to work here. I think it's very wrong of you to judge people based on where they're working. Why do you get to decide the social status of people working at factories? It's not just my opinion, it's the truth. As a future parent, I have to protect my baby from idiots like you and my brother. I don't want to raise my baby with bad influences like you guys around. I'd be so shocked if my own child turned into a factory worker. What the hell did you just say? Well, I've already explained to you why you guys need to get out of the house. Hurry up and come get all your stuff. I was kind enough to leave it all in a neat pile for you. All you have to do is pick it up and move it to your new place. Nice and easy, right? Even idiots like you should be able to manage. Where do you expect us to move all of our stuff after we collect it? My husband and I haven't even decided on a new place to live yet. Why the hell would I care about where you take your stuff? Go and live in the park or somewhere if you still haven't found a place to live after all this time. I think the park might actually suit you guys, by the way. There's probably going to be a bunch of homeless people that are just as dirty as you guys. You'll both fit right in. As long as both of you aren't anywhere near me, then I don't care where you guys live. Sounds like you really want us out of the house. Fine by me. We're moving out today. You finally understand. Thanks a bunch. I wouldn't be able to stand living with someone like you anyway. I'm getting so tired and frustrated just talking to you like this. We were planning on finalizing the contract for our new place this weekend anyway. We'll find a hotel in town until we can move into our new place. I thought you guys did manage to find a new place to move into. I bet that you guys are moving into a rusty old apartment that's falling apart. Why do you think that we would move into a place like that? We're planning to move into a high-rise condo that we've been dreaming of getting for a while. What did you just say? We thought about getting a house with a huge garden, but both of us don't really like insects or gardening that much. That's why we decided to get a high-rise condo with a really nice view instead. Rob really loved the view of the condo when we went to take a look. Whoa, hold on a minute. What are you talking about? Why are you joking about getting a high-rise condo? Do you know how expensive they are? You do know that the second floor of a building doesn't count as a high-rise condo. We're planning to move to a condo on the 30th floor in the center of the city. Do you think it's okay for me to call it a high-rise condo? What did you say? The 30th floor? You've got to be lying. How the hell could you and Rob afford a place like that? You guys are just factory workers. Your salary is basically the minimum wage. I keep telling you to stop making assumptions. Both me and Rob get a decent salary for working full-time. Rob has gotten promoted many times, and right now he is the manager of the factory he's working at. He earns more than enough to support an entire family, but I enjoy my job and I work full-time as well. I think together we earn more than the average family. Since when did he become the manager of a factory? My little brother Rob is a manager? I cannot believe it. He has been for a while now, actually. It's not like he owns the company, though. He's just been asked by the boss to run one of the factories as a manager. He does get paid very well, though, compared to a regular factory worker. That's why we're able to afford to move into a high-rise condo. You've got to be lying to me. I haven't heard anything like that from my parents at all. They told me that both you and Rob are just factory workers. I thought you guys were only paying for half the living costs while living at my parents' house. Isn't it because you couldn't afford to pay them rent? We never talked about our job to your parents at all. Rob and I both work at the same place, so we decided not to talk about work at home. I don't think we needed to pay for more than half the living expenses just because we earned a lot. I was doing most of the housework anyway, so I don't think we had an obligation to pay rent either. Your parents told us at the beginning to just pay for half the living costs, so we listened to them. You guys were lying to my parents. Say what you want. We're moving out and we won't have to talk to you anymore. We'll come and get our stuff once we finish work. I've got to get back to work now. Goodbye.
Sorry it took so long to get back to you.
No problem at all.
I just finished cutting ties with my parents for good, so I'll come and meet up with you as soon as I can. I'm pretty tired and hungry, so let's eat out for dinner today and treat ourselves.
Are you okay? Did your parents or Cora say anything to you?
They were being dramatic and talking nonsense, so I just ignored everything that they said and walked away. You don't have to talk to them ever again, Patricia. They're crazy people that we shouldn't have to deal with or waste our time on. You could block all of them on your phone and social media as well.
Okay, I'll do that right away. I don't want to hear from them either. Were you really okay with cutting ties with your family completely?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Look, you don't have to worry about it all. I do wish my parents loved me a little more, but this is all for the best. I've always known that they only cared about my sister, and I've realized now that there's nothing that I could do to change that. I have you, and I know that we love each other, so I don't need my family anymore.
Well, as long as you don't have any regrets.
Hey, so my parents are probably going to contact me once my sister leaves the house again, but I'll make sure to ignore them this time around. I'm tired of being part of that family. Time to move on.
Let's go out and eat something nice today to celebrate the start of a new chapter in our life. You're finally free from your evil family, and we're about to move into our dream home. We can go eat wherever you want. I'll pay for dinner today.
Are you for real? Thanks so much. You're the best.
No worries at all. You had a rough day today. I'll meet you at the station and we can grab a drink before we go to dinner. Patricia, I need your help right now. Please don't just ignore me and pick up the phone. It's an emergency. Rob is ignoring all my calls and messages, so you're the only person that I can depend on in this situation. What do you want from me? Why are you contacting me all of a sudden? We left the house like you told us to. We listened to your demands and moved out, so please stop involving us in your life. We don't want to be a part of it or have anything to do with you. I'm really sorry about what I said to you all the time. I really regret it and I feel terrible. And I'll apologize to you guys later and make it up to you somehow. Would you please just listen to what I have to say first? I'm in a really difficult situation right now, but it's not something that I can just tell to anybody or ask for help from anyone else. You're the only one that can help me out right now and save me from this mess. What is wrong with you? Could you just hurry up and tell me what the problem is? I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, let me explain. I finally managed to give birth to my baby last week. It was a healthy boy, and he weighed just over 7 pounds. Well, congratulations for that. What's the problem, though? It seems like some happy news. What are you talking about? I still haven't told you the bad news. The baby is very light. What do you mean? 7 pounds is pretty normal baby weight, I thought. Or are you saying the skin color is light? That's exactly what I'm saying. He's got blonde hair as well. There's no way that I can show my husband this baby. Why not? You gave birth to him, right? You wouldn't guess by looking at me, but there's blonde hair in my family as well. Probably just a recessive gene that you didn't know was in both of your families. No, it would be nice if that was the case, but no. Or are you telling me that you know exactly what the explanation is for what's happening? I'm guessing there was another man involved? One with blonde hair? Yeah, that's basically what happened. I really thought the baby was my husband's, though. I only slept with the other guy once when I was really drunk. I really didn't think that something like this could happen. I'm just lost for words. I am not going to do anything to get you out of this mess. Please stop involving me in your problems. This is only happening because of what you did, so you need to take responsibility for it. Don't be so mean. Your sister-in-law is in trouble. You need to help out. Don't just ignore me and do something to help me. There is really nothing I can do to help you. Actually, there is something that you can do to help. It's something that I can only ask you guys. What is it? What do you want us to do? I want to give my baby to you guys. I'm going to tell my husband that, unfortunately, our child was stillborn. So I'm begging you guys, would you please adopt this kid and raise him as your child? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? You and Rob don't have a child, right? I think that it's a perfect gift for you guys. You guys must be pretty pale from being cooped up in a factory every day, and you already said you've got blonde genes in you. Turns out we do too. My child would fit right in with you guys. Stop talking nonsense. I cannot believe what you are asking. What is the matter with you? Do you not have any morals or common sense? What you are suggesting is terrible in so many ways and completely wrong. But there's no other way to solve this problem without me getting in trouble. I can't let my husband know about any of this. I also can't just leave my child somewhere and forget about him. You guys said that you earn a good salary and have some financial freedom. The living expenses of one child isn't going to be that much. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't involve us in your problems. If you're not going to tell your husband the truth, we will do it for you. Rob is right by my side, getting ready to contact your husband right now and tell him everything that you just told me. What did you just say? Please don't contact my husband. I'm begging you. He's really busy right now because of his business trip anyway. So please don't tell him anything that might cause him even more stress or trouble. Too late for that. Your husband is heading back right this moment. It looks like you guys can talk about it by yourselves. I'm glad things are going to get sorted out very quickly. Wait, is he really coming to talk to me? Well, I hope that you guys can get this all sorted out. Rob and I have cut ties with you all, so please don't contact us ever again. I've got to get going now. Goodbye, Cora. Please, Patricia, I'm begging you. Cora's husband was shocked and angry when he heard the news from Rob. He rushed to their house as soon as he could to confront Cora and see the baby for himself. I heard that they got divorced a few days after that, after a heated argument and a lot of tears. Cora decided to stay and live with her parents and her child, since she had nowhere else to go. Cora didn't have any savings, so her parents are having to take care of her and her child financially and emotionally. They have to pay for the baby's needs and Cora's expenses, as well as comfort her and listen to her complaints. Although Cora had always been their favorite child, they have started to get tired of looking after her and dealing with her drama. They are disappointed and frustrated with her choices and behavior, and after finding out that Cora had an affair with a stranger, even her parents started to distance themselves from her and lose respect for her. They feel betrayed and ashamed by what she did. I heard that they don't really get along that well anymore and often argue about everything. Rob and I are living a peaceful and happy life in our new apartment. We love our new home and our new neighborhood. We have made some new friends and we enjoy spending time together. Rob's parents have tried to get in contact with us to apologize, but we have decided to ignore them completely and cut them out of our lives. We don't want anything to do with them or their drama. We are happy with each other and we don't need anyone else.